Hello Mzansi and welcome back to your fresh new update. I hope you guys are good cause I'm well as well. Rest in peace aka I have some fresh new updates, and on our first update, aka Simdope is a real person. One of the most surprising moments from AKA's memorial. Kenan Jared Forbes, or known as AKA, was laid to rest today, which is Saturday by the time of my recording, 18th February 2023, after his assassination on Friday, 11th February 2023. As assassination, which also claimed his friend and former manager Tibelo Tibbs Mutswane, as they were both gunned down outside the Wish restaurant on Florida Road, Morningside, Durban. Ahead of the funeral, the Forbes family and friends hosted a memorial of the rapper on Friday, 17th February, which was yesterday, as the time of my recording, 2023. The memorial service was filled with touching moments, some comical and some tear-inducing and some surprising. However, the biggest surprise from the memorial service is the context of AKA's earlier hit song Simdope. Ahead of releasing his second solo studio album, Levels, AKA had released a number of leading singles to the album eventual release. One of the first singles released from the album was the hit single Simdope, a single which AKA supported with visuals that were also released. And Sweezy here explains how it was actually created, and since he was the person that created the beat, and this is what he said on his Twitter with his first tweet that reads as follows: things were very tricky. Things were tricky for me when Simdope was made. A month before album submission, nigga told me if this doesn't make the cut, I wouldn't make the album. Made the beat effortlessly in an hour after failing 4 attempts in a week. He told me that I have a special gift and it'll change many lives. After I emailed that beat to him, he was absolutely right, and that really did change Tweezy's life for real. However, at the time, the general public, the song and the title were never actually associated with a person or reference, except for the belief that it was just a term that AKA was coining. But at the memorial service, Sizwe Dlomo, after giving his own touching eulogy, was the subject of confusion. This is as he ended his time on the podium by adding that he was introducing Simdope. At the time when the hit single began to play, it was assumed that it was a joke to the public or the general public. However, as the young man walked out and started dancing, the joke turned into a surprise, and it slowly became clear that Simdope was a person. Woo! And with this user here, this user said, the song says, if I die, bring me back as Simdope. And that memorial service is where Dlomo brings out Simdope. That is a crazy moment for the culture. I also didn't really know that Simdope was a person. I thought AKA says, if I die today, bring me back as Simdope, as to Simdope. Then I don't know if you guys were also thinking the same thing. But anyway, in the light of the revelation to many, Simdope, whose real name is Simpiwe Gumede, then shared how he and AKA have a friendship which spans close to 25 years, as they two met in primary school when they were just 11 years old. Moreover, when looking at the actual cover of the single, AKA and Simdope are the only two students in the image that don't have their eyes blurred. And what this user here wrote, nah, the Simdope story is kinda wild, and the fact that they are both there on the song cover, conspiracy stuff. And this is crazy. Hey, I didn't even notice that. Like, I didn't at all. Some crazy stuff. Moreover, we come to know that Simdope is a real person. It was also discovered that Simdope is a rich as he is one of the sons of billionaire Robert Gumede, a billionaire that is casually managed to buy his 18-year-old son a whole Porsche for matriculating. And what this user here, this user says, Simdope has been AKA's best friend since they were 11 years old. This actually Simpiwe Gumede, Robert Gumede's son, the richest man in SA. Their home is like the size of the pavilion. They drive some of the most expensive cars in the world, from Rolls Royce and Ferraris, etc., which means etc., etc. But if you are planning to shoot your shot now that Simdope has been actualized in human form, it seems that it might not be easy. Firstly, the personality is private on his social media accounts. Moreover, given his wealth and access to celebrities, it seems that he is a family orientated. Additionally, it is reported that he is already married and a father of 2 children, and given how jovial he was despite the circumstances of his revelation, it doesn't suggest that he is happy with his current life as a family man. Hey guys, that's the end of that update. I am surprised like any other of you guys are surprised that Simdope is actually a person. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button, and if you're joining us for the first time, please smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next update. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about the surprise that Simdope is actually a real person. I was surprised as well. I won't lie, I wouldn't say I knew all this time. I didn't, because aka when he writes things, like I'm finding out a lot of things on his songs right now and decoding some of the stuff he was saying. Hey, this guy has been saying some other weird things. It's so weird that when you listen to someone else's, like this person's music when the person has passed away, that they reveal so much that you didn't actually think of when they were still alive. I don't know why that happens, but it happens to everyone. Anyway guys, let's move on to our second update. Andile Mpisane trolled ahead of AKA's funeral. His riches continues to be a double-edged sword. Following Keenan aka Forbes' memorial service yesterday, Andile Mpisane finds himself being indirectly trolled for yesterday's eventuality. Evidently, Mpisane's riches are somewhat a double-edged sword on the Twitter streets. Tweets are never short of anything to make fun of Andile Mpisane, and it always around his wealth. Over time, tweets have witnessed Mpisane being a soccer player and a chairperson for the family football club Royal AM. Mpisane owns a fleet of luxurious, and without a doubt, he is the apple of his mother's eye. Word on the streets that Andile Mpisane can ask for anything from his mother, Sean Mkhize, and he will receive it. Hence, this is how he's being trolled following AKA's memorial service. Tweets are insinuating that Andile Mpisane saw the fleet of expensive cars and a helicopter at AKA's memorial service. He himself is already yearning that he owned memorial service even though he is still alive. Yeah. And this is what this user says: Mama, nami ngicela ungenzele memorial service kusasa, which means, Mom, can you please make a memorial service for me tomorrow? More trips did not spare Andile Mpisane mercy as they jumped on the bandwagon to confirm that the likability of him demanding a memorial service just because he is rich. And what this user says, but on the real though, his parents are okay. But on the real though, having parents that can afford to buy me everything I can ever want is a real blessing. And what this user says, LMAO, which laugh my ass off. This is mad and hilarious. And what the following user says, and it will happen if he asks. And it stands that Andile Mpisane is always under the fire of social media for not doing anything wrong. All he does is flaunt his expensive cars, play soccer, and spend time with his family. However, every second time, Mpisane will be trolled for something or the other. And what this user here says, y'all hate on this young man for nothing. Being broke and being from the poor families created this jealousy in you. I think that's also correct, with the following user replying saying, why does this guy receive so much hate, with laughing emojis. You are laughing at the end of the day. Guys, that's the end of that update. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button, and if you are joining us for the first time, please smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next updates. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about these trolls actually trolling Andile. I think that these guys are just dumb. Like, people are just stupid. How can you hate on this guy? This guy didn't do anything to anyone. I think people are just hating because their situations are not the way they're supposed to be. Guys, work hard so that your kids can also ask for anything that they ask for. Like, Andile's mother worked super hard for him so that he can ask for anything he wants so that he doesn't suffer. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. People are just taking it the other way. Hey, Andile this, Andile that. Yes, his parents worked hard so that he doesn't need to work hard, so that his kids also don't need to work hard. Going on and on is generational worth. Guys, let's move on to our last update. AKA said that Bonang uses Muti. Tweeps now are defending Bonang for not paying tribute to AKA. It is said that the TV personality, who is currently in New York, has not said anything since the rapper passed away on Friday night. Media personality Bonang Mateba has topped the Twitter trend list for getting dragged for not paying tribute to her late ex-boyfriend Keenan aka Phobes. AKA died on Friday night after getting shot in Durban in Florida Road while leaving the popular Wish restaurant, unlike scores of celebs who have been paying tribute to the slain rapper. Bonang have been mum about the passing on social media. Instead, Sis is living her best life in New York and focusing on her iconic collaborations with Steve Maiden. It is no secret that AKA and Bonang had a messy breakup in the late 2017. AKA caused quite a stir on social media when he took to Twitter to share that he had mysterious stones tied in a packet in the bedroom cupboard. Although it didn't name and shame the female celeb he was dating at the time, many people assumed that he was talking about his ex-girlfriend Bonang, since he was apparently subtweeting her. And this is what apparently was said: "You think you know someone until you unpack their shit and find rocks tied in a plastic bag in your bedroom cupboard," he wrote. "I am not talking about bath salts, I'm talking about type of rocks you'll pull out of a river. What are they doing wrapped up in a bedroom?" And that was a question. I don't know. I never thought I will end up feeling so bitter about love. He also released a diss song titled Beyonce, where he threw shade at Bonang, who nicknamed herself the Queen Bee. Now tweets have dragged Bonang for blue ticking AKA's death. The B Force has come to Bonang's defense, saying she does not need to say anything about the passing of the rapper. With this user says AKA said Bonang uses Muti and he takes showers with her wig on. Ain't no way she is posting anything sympathetic about him, with laughing emojis. With a following user says, ha 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 ha, did he not tweet a rap about B took over 3 months to show him her real hair? Like, girl had a wig on 24/7 around her own boyfriend. The pressure of it all. Who was stressed for B? Bandla Mega was a menace with laughing emojis, but I remember this guy on Twitter, he was a G. But our following user says Bonang knows how to be an ex, Zintle knows how to be a baby mama, Nadia knows how to be a loved girlfriend. Ah man. What our following user says AKA says Bonang uses Muti and he takes showers with her wig. Okay, cool, I read that, I'm sorry guys. What our following user says, you guys are mad Zintle is posting pictures of AKA while she is in a relationship, but also guys are mad that Bonang hasn't said anything about Mega's death. This describes Twitter as a nutshell, Nyahlanya, which means you are crazy. What our following user says Bonang knows how to be an ex. I love that about her. What our following user says, there's no such thing that Bonang knows how to be an ex. Nothing makes her better than those who weep. Some of us are deeply hurt, but we have never met AKA, so imagine people who knew him. What our following user, which is our last user, says Bonang doesn't have to say a damn thing about anything. Please guys, that's the end of that update. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button, and if you're joining us for the first time, please press on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next updates. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about Bonang not saying anything about her ex-boyfriend. But guys, if someone dies and I don't say anything, it doesn't mean that I don't know about it. It's just that I choose not to say anything on social media. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. We're not all going to do the same thing now, posting RIP messages and all these other things. Come on, guys, grow up. But yeah, the things AKA said about her back then were very funny, and yeah, he revealed a lot of things about her, but I don't think that she's gonna say anything. She was an ex anyway. She probably doesn't feel anything because they had a better breakup. But anyway, guys, feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think. Before I waste any more of your time, I'd like you to like, share, and tell your friends that we are here. Without wasting any more of your time, I would like to say goodbye, see you some other time.